Epic intro music. Hello, Painted Wolves, Lycaon Pictus here, and we are back with Death Stranding, this crazy game. So we're going to go right ahead and access the terminal to get this one going again.
Sam, this is Die Hardman. Your current objective is to extend the chiral network from here to Port Knot City. But don't think you can make a beeline straight for it. Signal won't carry that far. To cover the distance, we need to utilize knots. Think of it like tying ropes together to make a longer rope. The first of these knots is a Bridges Way station. Go ahead and take a look at the order. Deliver whatever they need, and connect the Cupid.
Alright, sounds good to me. Let's have a little bit of a look. We're not going to do any of that just now, we're just going to take on orders straight away and we're going to get going. So Smart Drug Delivery Way Station west of Capital Knot City, we'll head straight over there. So let's just accept that and get on the way. So I have got a few Q&A questions from you lovely people to pass the time a little bit. I shall have a pleasant journey. And I've spent about 10 minutes on recording just babbling nonsense and I've got to get on with it. So without further ado, we're going to get moving on this mission because it's been a silly amount of time for me, even though it won't have been a silly amount of time for you because you've just started watching the video. So let's get going. Now we got here before, I wonder if we can pick up some more Cryptobiotes. We can. Okay. So let's head out. Sorry about the coughing. I've had a bit of a cold lingering for the last couple of weeks.
Sam, even the best porters have been known to lose their cargo. But you're better than the best. You've got what it takes to finish what they started. If you come across any abandoned shipments, consider taking them to their intended destination.
It's easier than you might think. See, all our packages are tagged with Bridges IDs for easy tracking. And your Odra deck is equipped with a scanner which might detect said IDs. Which is a roundabout way of saying, but that thing on your shoulder can help you locate mislaid shipments.
And basically the way you do it is you tap R1 to scan, and then it basically highlights all missing...
Remember, Sam, every parcel is a promise made to a person in need. And they're counting on you to deliver.
So it does a little scan like this, as they were saying, and it highlights all of the hidden, well, not hidden packages, but all the lost cargo. I might go and pick them up quickly, just while we're doing this sort of starter run, but obviously we're not going to go around picking up every single item in the future, because that would just be tedious and boring. But for the purpose of me showing you how to do it the first time, we'll go pick them up. And one thing that was highlighted to me in the comment section by an amazing viewer, Silo Cat, well, he pointed out that the one thing that it's hard to capture on recording is how much the game actually fights you for control of the cargo. Now, when you're running, you have to constantly hold, well, L2 and R2 when crossing the river, for sure. Hold on, let's just pick up this extra cargo. I'm just popping them all on the back for ease at the moment. But you grip for balance, but the game really does fight you, especially on hard. But like when you're running, what will happen is he'll just sort of lose control a little bit when you're running around, and you'll have to like hold R2 to grip for balance. He's not doing it now, but here, and you have to really grip, and then sometimes when you've got enough cargo on the back, it'll start tilting, and then you just have to kind of do L2 or R2 to sort of steady Sam, and so you don't, you know, fall over, damage yourself and the cargo. But it really does fight you for control, and that's not something that's captured on the recording, but that is something pointed out by the amazing Silo. So let's do another quick scan, because we're just picking up these packages for now. So I'm going to head over here, pick up the next one. So let's keep going. There's one over there. I don't know if we need to go and pick up every single one. I think I'll stop scanning after this one. And for the Q&A, if I butcher any names, I apologise, but I am terrible at pronunciation. I know a lot of people say this, but it's true. I'm one of the worst. So my first question was from someone on Twitter called Madrid Castanov. It is, what originally attached you to Death Stranding? Now, without stating the obvious, the scenery to me, the absolute atmosphere of the game, and just the wanderlust, the travelling around from place to place, because I quite like travelling in real life and going to crazy places in the middle of nowhere, like when I travelled New Zealand, for example. Because some of you'll probably know, I did the Mount Doom hike, climbed to the top of Mount Doom from Lord of the Rings, which didn't look too different to this, to be honest. So the whole atmosphere just really appeals to me, of just sort of being alone in the middle of nowhere, travelling from A to B. So that's pretty much the first reason. The second is that it's just Hideo Kojima, of course, and I'm a huge fan of Metal Gear Solid, especially Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3. They are my all-time favourites.
Today's a good day.
I'll explain the post boxes. You can actually go ahead, activate the post boxes, and deliver lost cargo.
Good work, Sam. I see you brought in some lost cargo. Feel free to submit it here for processing. If you come across any more while out on a run and don't think you can carry it to its destination, you can always put it in storage. It'll be safe and secure until another porter comes along to finish the job. Even if it has to pass through a dozen more hands before it arrives, you can rest easy knowing you did your part.
And we get a few likes in the process. And the cargo has been entrusted to another player. And that's all we need to do for now. And we get experience. So I've leveled up another couple of times just from going to pick up those parcels, and it's as simple as that. It's just a bit time consuming. So look, as you can see, I've sat here for about 59 minutes since the last time, and I literally haven't done anything. Most of the time I have been talking, and I think it includes the cutscene time at the end of the last thing, because I'm pretty sure I've not been here for an hour. But yeah. But anyway, let's get on. What else attached me to Death Stranding? The convoluted storyline, which is basically the same as saying Hideo Kojima, because he's just a genius at that sort of thing, and always fantastic to watch. Oh, you can see the cryptobiotes perfectly this time. Can't pick that one up for some reason. But yeah, we just want to head around this huge mountain. But yeah, I guess that's it, what attached me to it, honestly. Yeah, I'm just sort of into Hideo Kojima. I bought the jacket. And I just love travelling. It's as simple as that, really. But the question also asks what actually attached you, not what sort of drew you. So I also want to say the absolutely amazing soundtrack. The soundtrack is just absolutely incredible, and that is definitely, on top of the other things, what completely attached me to the story. Basically, when I played this last time in my own playthrough, I climbed over, but... Oh, Timefall, so we've got to go fast.
Remember that prolonged exposure? Oh, Sam, if you come up against a sheer cliff or a steep slope, don't forget about the ladder we issued you. Be sure to try it out. I'd be interested to see what uses a seasoned pro like you might find for it.
So basically, in short, the Timefall is, well, rain, but what it does is... Oh shit, have we run into BTs? I think we've run into BTs. I think that is why you go over the mountain and not around it. But we need to go this way. So my clever idea to go around the mountain was a terrible one. I can't see anything, but I've got the feeling that the mules are just going to spot me straight away if I run.
Pretty fucking scary, huh?
It is pretty fucking scary, especially as I can't fucking see them. So we haven't needed to go over the mountain, but we have quite easily walked around it. Doesn't look like... Doesn't look like there's anything actually about. But pretty spooky, eh? I'm pretty sure it's mules, I don't remember though. I've got to stop saying the same thing because that can't be good for commentary. But we're going to cross this river anyway. That's where we got to go. The way station is just that one up there, I think.
Breathe easy, Sam. You're clear of BT territory.
Okay, so we were in BT territory.
To blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Okay, so it was BT's confirmed, beached things. I didn't see one, which was quite spooky, and also quite lucky that we made it through. So, can we climb this? Because we pretty much made it to the way station, because I know it's up there. It's just I've gone a different route to last time, and it was very interesting because you don't encounter the BTs when you climb over the mountain. And it was probably supposed to be a bit of a climbing tutorial too. So basically what I was trying to explain to you was the Timefall is rain, right? But with whatever it hits, it ages rapidly. So that's why he has to cover up, and when he gets hit by the raindrop before on the back of his hand, it ages rapidly. So basically the containers will age rapidly too if you're out in the rain for too long. So basically when Timefall occurs, now you just have to be as fast as possible. And obviously BTs and mules and all that can incredibly hinder your progress. So we took a little bit of a risky route up that rock, but it didn't seem to matter. Got a nice tune now for the last bit of the journey.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Cargo verified. Thank you.
So we're just going to deliver the requested cargo right now. Yep, so we just hit confirmed.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. We've all been feeling the loss of Central Knot City. No one seemed to know what it meant for the organization, or the UCA, or us. The oxytocin will take the edge off, and that'll be a big help. Won't be long before we're back on track. May have luck. Yeah, everything looks to be in good order. And soon our way station will be too, I hope.
So we completed the delivery with less than 50% damage, so that was good. We took a bit of a mad route because we went around picking everything up and then went around the cliff, encountered BTs and then back up the river while answering the Q&A. So I think it went decently. And we shall leave and level up a little bit. See, an extra 10 minutes there. Nice.
You're with the second team, right? Where are the others?
Dead. Caught in the void out.
No way. That one blast got them all? And what, they just sent you out on your own? I mean, if it was just a delivery, that'd be one thing. Porters come through from time to time, but... The second team was meant to bring the Cupid. They were gonna connect us up. 3 years we've been waiting for help. 3 years. And they sent us one guy. Shit. Tell me you brought more than the Oxy, at least.
I've got the Cupid.
You... Really? So it's true. They finally got it working? Well, then you just might be the answer to my prayers. So what are you waiting for? But you put us on the goddamn grid.
So we have made our first connection. Fantastic. Way Station west of Capital Knot City has joined the UCA. United Cities of America, and we can now create our own postboxes, which is nice.
Connection to Capital Knot City confirmed. It's really happening. Just like Amelie promised. We can finally do what we came here to do. Hey, you're headed west, right? Gonna be a lot of people happy to see you. I guess you'll keep on till you hit the coast, huh? Which means you'll get to see Amelie in person. Oh, that's something. That is really something. I've never met her. Only seen her holo messages back when I was with the first expedition. Well, anyway, you best be careful on the road. There's some bad people out there. More than good, some say. But I don't need to tell you that.
Thank you, Sam. By bringing that way station into the Cairo network, you've put it in direct contact with those of us back here in Capital Knot City.
Right. What's next?
West of the way station are a couple of structures our previous expedition put in place. And beyond them is your next destination, Port Knot City. It's on the shore of a crater lake that formed after the first void out. Your objective is to link up Port and Capital Knot. But to do that, you'll need to utilize our facilities as additional waypoints. They'll be essential for establishing a stable connection. Given the distance we need to cover, we're looking at using a distribution center and a power station, as to which you should head for first. Start with the distro center. We've got some cargo that needs delivering anyway. Check the nearby delivery terminal to pick it up.
So we can make another delivery because we can deliver the lost cargo we found. So we'll just deliver that quickly. Okay, so we're going to build one of the PCC. Well, we're going to make one of the PCCs. Why not? We're going to fabricate the equipment needed. And we can have a look at take on orders. So we need to construct a post box and do the rare metal delivery to the distribution center west of Capital Knot City like they explained to us. So let's just go ahead and take on both of those.
To build a post box, you'll need to use a PCC. It goes without saying, but if you're not already carrying a PCC, you'll want to fabricate
And
one.
we just did. And then we'll pop the rare metals on the back too. Oh, there's quite a lot. We'll just put them all on the back. Look at this. Now we're getting to the proper deliveries, you see. So now you're really going to see that fight back that Silo brought up in the comments section.
Order assigned.
Sam, assuming you've got your PCC in order, head to the site I designated and build that post box, would you? You should have no trouble finding it if you check your map and compass from time to time.
So let's just check that quickly, because I'd like to do that quickly. So... Oh, that's where it wants me to construct it, not on the way to the next place. Okay, fair enough. So let's just go and construct this post box quickly. I don't know if I'll even put it in the thing. But I'm guessing... Oh, no, we want to shift the weight left. That's a good example, and then shift it right again quickly.
Over here!
Hey, someone called back. So we've got the ladder there. Nice. Not that we need it, but we can give him a couple of likes.
Sam, remember, sometimes all you need to cross a river is a ladder. If you don't have one on you, consider fabricating another.
Oh, and he's fallen over, the idiot. I was trying to load up the map to look where to go. So we do want to cross the river.
Sorry.
We've upset BB there. So let's get on with this post box thing.
Goddamn cottonmouth.
So to soothe BB, you hold L1, press down, and press square.
That's right. Just sleep.
And it plays him a cute little tune. And we can then put him back. And we can even rock him if we needed to, but he didn't look like he needed it. But yeah, usually I'm trying to talk and I miss some of the things. Yeah, it did look like... Yeah, it did look like that was something, which is why I decided to scan. So again, we've encountered the BT territory by the looks of it.
Remember that prolonged exposure to Timefall damages cargo containers.
Which is why I
Stay out
shouldn't...
in the rain any longer than you have to.
Which is why I shouldn't have accepted the order. Well, both orders should have just done the PCC one on its own, so I don't damage the cargo for the mission. So let's equip the PCC.
When you're ready to proceed, activate your PCC. Use it to build a post box within the area I specified.
Okay, so we get to see the route again, which was quite an easy one. Anyway, so that's that done. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe. And remember, you can always follow me on Twitter and Instagram.